32. Pete Weber very frustrated at the moment. Roth strikes in the 7th. I was talking with Roth earlier today about how he comes to the line, Earl.
So, again, the tremendous leverage in loft. Mark makes most of his adjustments with speed and loft. If the ball hooks a little too much, he throws it harder and longer down the lane. If it doesn't hook enough, he sets it down a little earlier and turns it up.
Al Weber comes back. Pete was very frustrated here on Friday night, he told me, and of course that frustration turned to triumph when he rolled that 300 game in the position round here last night.
Big shot here for Pete Weber. He has to have this one to stay in the match. He's down by 32 pins. Could cut it to 22, and it's getting late in the match. This is the 8th frame. Really sent it out there. Didn't get it back. Very disappointed. The lanes are not reacting for him the way they had reacted when he practiced earlier before the telecast. As I said, they will change, and Pete is having trouble adjusting to that change.
I ran into him at the airport. He was picking up his wife, Dee Dee, who flew in from St. Louis.
He has to cover this spare. Doesn't have any chance at all. And he does. Fine shot by Pete.
The youngest of the Weber offspring.
And the toughest. One of the best players on the tour.
Strike in the 8th for Roth, and I don't need to tell the folks at home that they're sitting in on some history here. If he wins this match, he becomes the 2nd millionaire in PBA history.
You'll never see Mark Roth be quite this excited, and what you just mentioned is what it's all about.
He's really orchestrating this one.
Up on his toes. This is the shot that could lock it up. You got it.
Earl, earlier today you were talking with Roth on your Earl's Corner feature, and we hope to have an opportunity to be able to get that in this afternoon before we have to leave here.
At this point in the match, Pete is just going to finish out. He knows he's lost. Mark Roth is the winner.
Out of the wood at this point in the proceedings.
So now, Jay, we've got a new millionaire.
We sure do.
And a leader for Bowler of the Year. Mark Roth is definitely the guy that's everybody else is chasing now in the Bowler of the Year honors, the Player of the Year honors. Could be his 4th Player of the Year award right here.
This is going to be Roth's 31st PBA title. It moves him up farther as #1 in the money list, and it probably will move him into #1 in the 84 average list. He was 2nd coming into today. So it is a historic afternoon here in the Detroit suburb of Dearborn Heights for Mark Roth.
And a tough day for young Pete Weber, but he'll be around a long time and he'll win a lot of tournaments. I know how upset he might be at this point.
Well, we'll be coming back to finish things off here this afternoon as Mark Roth is our winner here at the Satellite Bowl. The all-time PBA money winners, and there is Earl Anthony at $1,257,000, and now Mark Roth over the million mark as Mark finishes things off here. He can still strike out and finish with a 6-bagger and a 243, a very disappointing 153 for Pete Weber. Let's see if Mark can finish with 6 in a row. All right, that's the way to do it. 243, Mark Roth, 2nd millionaire in PBA history. He talked it over earlier today with a man who won $1 million first go-round.
Today our guest is Mark Roth, one of the greatest bowlers of all time. Mark, your career has been fantastic. You're 33 years old now. What's in the future for Mark?
Well, since we just purchased a bowling center, Earl, it'll be 3 to 5 years I'm going to bowl on tour full time, and after that I'll probably just pick a few tournaments here and there.
Well, now that you're into the bowling center part of the industry, you might say, what's special about it for you? I understand you're working with kids a lot.
Well, we're trying to set up a junior traveling league with 4 other bowling centers right now, and get the kids used to competition and maybe help them to get to the Olympics one day.
Well, is the fact that you've had injuries over the years, Mark, is that going to affect your decision to continue to play or not to play? I know you've had problems with your wrist.
Well, I don't think so, Earl. It's been in pretty good shape the last couple of years, and as long as I keep my hand loose before I go out to bowl and use Ben Gay with it to keep it warm, I should be able to continue for another at least 5 years.
There's a lot of stress on you, a lot of torque in that body when you release that ball. It's fantastic and a lot of fun to watch. But does it affect your delivery, really? Have you changed your game because of that injury?
Not recently. I'm trying to get back to where I used to really turn the ball over, rip the cover off the ball, and...
rip the cover off.
Rip the cover off and just try and stay relaxed and bowl like I used to, because after I had the problem with the wrist, I was kind of babying the shot, and it hurt my scores.
Well, if anybody can rip the cover off, you can. But today's a big day for you, Mark, in my mind anyway, because you've got a chance to go over the $1 million mark. Be the second guy to do that, along with me, right?
Right,
and
definitely.
Also, you could win your third championship of the year today. It could lock you up Bowl of the Year. What, how you feel about that? You a little loose or tight, or?
I'm a little nervous. I'm always nervous before the show, and what I'm trying to really think about is just go out there and just take it one shot at a time and try and make good shots and keep the ball in play.
If anybody can do it, you can, Mark. Thanks for being with us today. I really appreciate it, and good luck.
Thank you, Earl.
Thank you, Mark.
That was Earl's corner, and here is our champion, Mark Roth.
Mark, congratulations, becoming the second millionaire in the history of the PBA Tour.
Thank you, Jay. I think I'm in great company when I accomplish it today with Earl.
Well, we were saying today that if you were to get over the million mark, you were going to have to really do extremely well because of the people you had to go against. This was the toughest field of the year, I think.
For me, it was. I was fortunate enough. I didn't strike in the 10th in the first 2 games, and my opponents let me win, and I think it got me going for the last game.
Well, let's see if we can't get congratulations from the first millionaire on the tour right here.
Mark, congratulations. You've been friends for a long time. I can't think of a nicer guy to have it happen to. You're a great player.
Thank you, Earl.
Fantastic.
I appreciate it, and I know I'm in great company with you.
Oh, thank you, Mark.
We've got a beautiful trophy to be presented. Dave Kunak, come on right over here and present it for us, the tournament chairman.
Mark, congratulations. I appreciate it. Satellite Bowl and the staff wish to congratulate you and hope to see you again here next year.
I will definitely be back to defend this. This is a great moment in my bowling career. Thank you, Dave.
And also here with us, Rick Green to present the check.
On behalf of Satellite Bowl, this is the first time we made a man a millionaire.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. I'll be back next year.
And we want to congratulate this gentleman, and congratulations to all of you. You've been a sensational audience. We're going to go out now and check things out at Hollywood Park.